Hello, everybody. Happy April 1st. Oh, I'm breathing. I'm Marie.
I'm Dominique.
Oh, well, there's the answer. What?
Not to press leave the meeting.
Can you believe last weekend it was absolutely boiling and we were like all sat in t-shirts, and now look, it's absolutely Baltic. Snow, hailstorms, sun, rain, wind. I mean, it's like 4 seasons all in one day.
It really is. It is. Yeah. You know, hello April, hello spring. Clocks have gone forward. Do we expect to be in sunshine?
You know, every year, you know, we live in the United Kingdom. We should be used to this by now, shouldn't we?
I mean, I do quite like it. I do, you know.
I love the seasons.
Let's see what today brings. It gives you the opportunity to get your proper woolly jumpers out. I'm pleased you said, I've just seen a comment from Mum or Dad. They're saying bitter. There was a quiz question about it is something outside, meaning cold, and the answer was Baltic. Of them, they've never heard anyone say that before.
What, it's Baltic outside?
Yeah. And you said it without prompting then. So
we're on the same wavelength, that's what it is.
Well, it is something that's used. But oh,
hello Derek, if you're having to listen to this.
Hello Derek.
Hi Derek.
Yeah, but at least you're on your way to a holiday.
Exactly.
I hope
it's Baltic outside.
Hopefully the weather's not too bad for you going over to the coast.
That's better. I've made my screen a bit bigger. I can see better now. It is bitterly cold.
Yeah.
But, I must admit, I love the seasons. I don't think I could live anywhere that didn't have the change of the seasons that we have here. I'd struggle.
No, I mean, it's the sun's streaming in and there's a massive black cloud there that looks like it's...
You see, you've got the sun, I've got the black clouds all around me and dark and dingy. So
it is out there, but the sun's obviously peeping in from somewhere. It's lovely. It's nice.
We were just saying, we only live 5 miles away from each other, don't we? And the other day we were on Zoom and I was sat here and I had like huge hailstones coming down. Dominic said, I'm sat in sunlight, you know, lovely sunshine. Bonkers, isn't it? Anyway, less of the weather. That's your forecast from the north, south, east, west. We've done all that. We've done the forecast.
That's your forecast from Lincolnshire.
And it's very varied.
Yes. Right. Where else?
Honestly, I'm cold. Literally about 2 seconds before this started, I thought I should have nipped up and put my Gansey on, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
But anyway, I couldn't be bothered because I thought, well, if it's still freezing cold next week, I'll wear it then.
Well, I don't think it's going to change much in the next week.
What, for the next few months, probably?
We did say last week, didn't we? If it was stayed like it was last week, we'd have had afternoon tea outside yesterday. We didn't.
No.
We had afternoon tea in the beautiful Hemswell Court, watching it snow outside.
And sunshine.
Sunshine and showers, yeah.
Sunshine, showers and a bit of snow.
Yes. So thank you to everyone who joined us yesterday. It was a really, really nice afternoon.
In fact, I'm just putting my slippers on because the floor's cold while I'm sat.
The food, as always, was delicious and nice to see new and old faces.
It was lovely.
Of inspiring projects as well.
Hello, Kath from the shop, the Wensleydale Longwall Cheap Shop, watching in the shop. I mean, talk about multitasking. Oh, please, you just sold a shawl kit. Perfect.
Someone was asking, weren't they?
Yes, somebody was asking about the shawl kits. I think they've been looking on the website, Kath, trying to find it.
We keep directing them your way, Kath, or show.
Yeah.
When Kath, springing to wool next week. It must be next week. You can't have one this weekend.
No, she wouldn't be in the shop if there was this weekend. No. Anyway, let's crack on. While we're talking about the afternoon tea, I've got to say they made the most divine. They were like these little cubes, and they were tiny cubes, and it was like biscotti, fudgy. Oh my God. I might have had about might have had about 6. They looked really sweet, but they weren't sweet because they had like a bit of a salty taste to them. Oh my Lord. No, quite a few people ate them. I'm not so keen on dark chocolate, and there was some dark chocolate there. So me and somebody else who won't be named, whose name also can be just spoken with the letter K. We enjoyed those, didn't we? We were like watching and thinking, oh, they're not going down that end. Shall we eat them? Yeah, I think I got to 6.
It was really strange because everyone starts to be polite, you know, the afternoon tea's on the table and everyone gets a bit polite. No, just come and sit down. And as it happened, we had a divide. Your end, well, you ate everything, but you ate a lot of the cakes, and our end were very much more savoury. And I didn't even try one of them because I knew it'd be too sweet. And they were, at our end, were saying they were too sweet for them. But
I think you find our end did demolish the sandwiches as well.
You left one cheese sandwich, which I made sure went to a good home after everyone had left the table. But yeah, I'd filled up on sandwiches, the pastry of the pork pie, and a scone, the strawberries, and I did have 3 of the cherry bakewell bites. I'm going to call them bites. They're not slices. They're bites.
They're like tiny, aren't they? They're not really, but you know, in our mind, they're tiny. We justify it more when we say they're tiny.
And it was full of fruit, full of cherries.
One of your 5 a day, really. You can call a fruit. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes. Anyway,
yeah.
Stuart, you're shaming me then if you've just finished and you're blocking your cable trellis. I've got mine to show.
And if you're on our Knit and Natter page, Sally's put her made in March and she's finished hers, and it looks. I'm looking forward to seeing your Stuart, because Stuart's added an extra colour as well.
Yes, he has added an extra colour, and I'm very jealous, Stuart. I might have to add that extra colour into mine now.
Well, yeah.
But I might need one dyeing.
I'll wait for you to get there first.
Oh, thanks. That's not very kind, is it?
It's an encouragement.
I appreciate the sentiment.
It's a motivation.
I've been sat doing it and I'm really enjoying it because it is a lovely pattern. It's just I've got sidetracked. So to be honest, my ladle will I went into
the whistle down.
My lady whistle down jumper has gone on the back burner at the minute because I want to get these shawls finished. So,
well, I mean, it probably wasn't, but I would imagine seeing Sally's yesterday finished was a bit of a motivator as well.
It definitely, and I love it. I do love the colours of it, and I really want to get it finished. And like Sally said, it will be nice to wear in summer, even though it's double knit, because it's something you could wear instead of like cardigan. You know, I like the cardigans.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go.
Well done, Stuart, because it is a big knit.
Stuart, please can you show us a photo of it? Put it on the page. I'd love to see it with all the colours in.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Well, let's see yours then, while we're talking a bit.
Okay. I have gone. I'm slightly perturbed because I can't find one of me gingerbread men. Now I know it's in this vicinity, in my little corner, in this little corner somewhere, but I just couldn't put me fingers on it. So I've just gone into the and look, there's my nice new needles that I had to change onto, my loop needles. So I've just connected. What a surprise! I mean, you'll be proud of me. Look, I haven't stopped in the middle of a row. I've just gone. I've just started the
Is that your 5th?
And how random is that for me, Dominique? Because look.
Oh, you've done it in the middle of a row.
Well, in the middle of a row. Are you proud of me?
When the rows get that long, I think you've got to, otherwise you're going to potentially have loads left.
I mean, now already I'm on, I don't know, what, 400 stitches?
And is that your 5th of 8 colours?
Yes. Potentially 9.
Stuart, how many stitches?
5th of 7. No, 8. There is 8, isn't there? Look, so I am liking it.
It is. It is
I could just
beautiful.
wear it like that now. Looks nice like that, doesn't it?
It is. I mean, it goes perfectly with what you're wearing.
I mean, we've had this conversation before. I used to hate wearing mustard, don't I? I seem to be gravitating towards wearing mustard now quite a lot. I quite like the colour. I think it's since my hair's gone to its normal colour instead of Ronald McDonald colours that I kept inflicting on myself. Not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I love ginger hair, but mine was just a ridiculous shade of boxedness. Quite like that. That actually doesn't look bad against my skin, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I mean,
you're not stopping there.
No, I'm not stopping there. You're right. But it's a beautiful pattern. I just need to keep going with it. So that's my plan, to just keep plodding on with that shawl. Maybe I could set myself a goal and say I'm going to wear it to spring into wool.
Well, that's next week.
I've just realised that. No, I've said it.
That gives yourself 8 days. Could you, maybe you meant Buxton?
No, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get it finished. I've got a car journey tomorrow, haven't I? I've got a 2-hour car journey.
Yeah. Well, no, you've got a 4-hour car journey.
I've got a 4-hour car journey. What else can I do but knit? I'll have to take my boob light though, in case I come back and it's dark. I'll have to, sit with me. So I can
of course, Stuart did the. Oh, that's even better, Stuart, because we've not seen the triangle one in the rainbow. Because
no, Stuart, that's right. I was thinking you'd done the. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I bet that looks beautiful.
Yeah.
We haven't seen one in those colours, have we?
Because I did mine in the blues.
And I did mine in the detectives. And I love that. I love that stuff. I still need it. You like to wear it with the point here, don't you? And I need to wear it here at a jaunty angle with maybe a little bit of a thingy. I need to go to the knitting gift shop next time I see them as well and look for some more.
Are they springing
What's the word I'm looking for?
Shopping.
That thing that goes there. That thing that goes there.
I would think they'll be springing to wool next week.
I'm hoping they are.
Because we're going next Sunday. We've got tickets booked for next Sunday because it's WITA's birthday on Sunday. So if anybody's there, just come and say hello.
We'll be so excited. We'll probably be hyped up on cake and jelly. You never know.
I mean, regardless of what the weather's like, I'm going to be wearing my detectives box. I'm going to be wrapped in my cable triangles. We're going to be boiling hot.
If you see 2 women of a certain age overheating anywhere with steam coming off them, it'll be us. That's all we're going to say. It will be us. Oh, Nikki. I think Nikki's setting herself a challenge, working on the blanket and hoping to have it finished by the Easter Knit and Natter. I like your challenge. I like it.
Nikki, I don't want to rush it. That is only 2 weeks away.
Isn't she a doom buster? Let's just stop it. It's not only me that's Mrs. Looking always at the negative side stuff. No.
Oh, I'm just saying,
What are you going to have finished then?
Crack on.
What are you going to have finished then?
Well, it's not going to be my jumper and it's not going to be my crushly because I've been knitting on them and they don't grow. They're magic. You knit for 2 hours on Knit and Natter and nothing grows.
Like magic, but reverse.
Order now. Nikki, you'll have it done for next week then.
Yes, absolutely. Can't wait to see it. It looked beautiful when we saw it last. It was all ice cream colours, wasn't it? Again, we like photos, please. People must look at this and think, what on earth are those 2 lunatics talking about? Nobody knows what it is. Please share.
Oh, yeah. It is so nice. It is so nice to see just whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you saw mine, I shared my jigsaw that I did. Doesn't have to be.
I nearly did put, on the Made in March, I nearly did put my my birthday cake. I nearly put that on. I should have done when I saw that. But for April Fool's Day, I nearly put like 100 different things on my Made in March to shove up. And then I thought, no, don't be a child. But then Caroline did put the post about the diving board.
Yeah.
Which was very funny.
I've got to be honest, I'd nearly got to the end of it before I realised we were April the 1st. I was thinking, what are they talking about? Oh, yeah,
Come on, Dominique.
very
I mean,
good.
David did try and get me. Well, he didn't. I mean, I'm like on super alert on the 1st of April. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe anything. So you could tell me something that is genuine. I wouldn't believe it on April the 1st before lunchtime.
Yeah.
That the RAF what? Have I got somebody else's teeth in?
Yes, I saw that.
RAF Scampton's going to be turned into an international airport when the Red Arrows go. And I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Brilliant. Yeah.
Well, I've seen someone who put that.
April Fool, go away, please. Yeah. But I mean, how many people would normally get the, wake up with the snow outside? Oh no, April Fools. Well, today we had the last laugh, didn't we? Because there was snow outside. But anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you see, Nikki did a wash jig. If it's going to stay like this weekend, Nikki, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another jigsaw. Because why not? If it's cold and misty outside.
Oh, do you know what I'm excited for? I mean, this is how sad am I? The new Death on the Nile, the new Agatha Christie one, it's on Disney Plus. I want to sit and watch it later with the fire on, with my knitting, with a blanket on perhaps. Might even put my pyjamas on when this is finished.
And while you're doing that, I'm going out in the shed. Yeah, I did see that it had come on to there. Not that I've got Disney Plus, but I did see that it had gone on to there. So
you want Disney Plus?
I mean, normally it's a big treat to go to the cinema to watch things like that. But why do that if you can do it in your pajamas in front of the fire with your knitting?
I like the cinema, but let's put it this way: I used to like the cinema. I really can't be bothered now.
No, we don't mind a trip to Kinema in the Woods.
Oh, Kinema in the Woods is completely different because that's different because you get your little packets of sweets, you get your little. It's all nice, isn't it? Maybe it's the food that I like at Kinema in the Woods.
Even Caroline in Newark, that has its own microclimate, had snow.
Victoria, I know it'll be nothing like the book. It's just it's a little bit of. I mean, I've watched the movie so many times with Peter Ustinov because I love Peter Ustinov as Hercule Poirot. So I mean, I know it. I mean, I listen to the audiobooks loads of times to play. I mean, I could probably, act in it myself and do all the characters. I've read it.
Saunders not in it.
Yes, and 3 words. Dawn French. Dawn French. They're both in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Our French and Saunders in it.
Oh, I just thought you said Jennifer Saunders. I didn't hear say it went on a cut. So, that's going to be my escapism. I did say to David when he came in, do you want to watch that later? And he just went, no. Okay, that'll be me. I'll watch it on my own. Thank you very much.
He'll be watching the draw for the World Cup.
Well, you've not been to see a film at the Kinner in the Woods? To explain to people who must be thinking, what on earth are we going on about? It's in Woodall Spa, and it's a really old-fashioned cinema, still with the old seats, isn't it? And the old-fashioned screen with the curtains, and they even have somebody playing the.
You'd still have intervals with an organist.
Again, why do you have the intervals? Because the little lady comes down with her ice cream thing as well. So it really is. Oh.
You only get your organist, I think, on a Saturday evening now. You don't get it all the time. But it is like going back 40 years.
It's beautiful. If you ever get the chance to go, it's a really nice. Can you remember when we went to see Paddington and we were there with the children and me and you were just killing ourselves laughing?
There's only 2 screens and one's a really small one. But yeah, if you're ever in Lincolnshire, it is a really nice. And they do have. I think Death on the Nile's already been there. They might not have on the day of release, but they do have some fairly current ones as well, don't?
And even better, you can actually hire the venue out if you want and have your own cinema there.
Can you?
Ooh. Ooh.
What? Like a.
We could have a knit along at the Kinner in the Woods.
I was just thinking, and I was just trying to pick like a Dirty Dancing knit along.
I wondered where you were going with that. I wondered where you were going.
I was just trying to think of it
with the lights sort of on a little bit.
Yeah, that we could all sing along to.
Yes. Right, leave it with us. I mean, who knows how much this was. I do know that they rent it out.
But what should we go and? I was going to say The Sound of Music, but that really is too long.
What would you like to see? What would you like to see?
WITA Watch Day at the Flicks. I mean,
WITA.
That is probably only going to be good for people that are close to Lincolnshire, but we have people coming like Nikki and Liz. They came from Derbyshire yesterday. We'd got the Rotherham ladies yesterday. So if you're in an hour and a half or so, I mean, that would be, because I've not been for a few years.
I'm excited now.
They used to still have the little boxes of fruit gums.
Yes, my favourites.
Years ago. Now everything's in a packet. They still have the little boxes.
Yeah. I used to get those at Christmas and I used to love them. You open it and they used to do fruit pastels in them as well, didn't they?
And Smarties.
How old are we?
I mean, I was going to say that could be our Christmas party, but December's a bit busy. We could have our Christmas party in January.
Leave it with us. Let's inquire. I mean, they could say to us they want £1 gazillion to host it, couldn't they?
Yeah.
I don't think it's ridiculous. When I remember looking once for a birthday party there, and it wasn't utterly ridiculous, but write it down, Dominic. Write it down. Write it down.
I've written it down.
Can you imagine?
And all that came from you saying you were going to watch Death on the Nile in your pajamas later. You see, this is how it works.
This is our business planning. Can you tell how professional it is?
A look behind the curtain.
How professional are we? Right, this is what we like. We like interaction. Right. I've shown you some knitting. What are you going to show me?
Well, I am going to show you.
I'm thinking about his movies that I want to watch there.
Would you like to see a cast on?
Yes, because I can then show you my cast on.
Okay, and if you want to see a cast on, do you want to see bag A or bag B?
Bag B.
I don't know which is in it.
Oh, flipping heck.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Marie saw me yesterday. Marie's seen me over the last week. I picked a cake of what I picked Nessie, and I desperately wanted to knit with Nessie. And could I find anything? I just wasn't feeling it at all.
In fact, let me just say, she was getting a little bit of a strop about it.
Well, Marie would be like, "What about no, just nothing." So then I thought, well, I need to just move away. Clearly, this project's not working. I need a new project, and I want to knit with double knit.
Oh, right, okay.
So I went searching for a project. This is going to surprise you.
I love it when you giggle to yourself. I love it. I love it. I mean, you shrunk. Bring it further in. It looks like it. Bring it further up. It looks like it could fit us then. Oh my lord! I was saying I'm not lost. There's something you need to tell me.
No, definitely not. But I just thought I don't know what I want to knit. So why don't I just knit something that I can give away? Go to charity or something like that.
I mean, bizarre choice, but yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, but I wanted a quick knit. I wanted double knit, quick knit, and I just went on Ravelry and put double knit.
Quick knit.
Yeah, I can't, like, I don't know even what I searched. And then little baby jumpers came up. So I'm knitting
all I've got to say is, I know Dominic very well. Dominic knitting a baby jumper is like the furthest removed thing in the world to be knitting.
Yeah. But it doesn't take much knitting. I did that like yesterday. I cast it on yesterday. So
have you got a child in mind?
No, I just thought, it might go like to a Ukraine charity, or I just thought there's plenty of people.
There are.
That need things. So what I wanted to do was use up frost. It's cold outside, so that's all I had of that.
Yes.
And then I've just gone into
That's a
something.
lovely idea to give it to a Ukraine charity. I like that idea.
I just thought I wanted something to knit with double knit
Baby
that
jumper.
wasn't going to take long.
Yeah.
So this is what it is. It was a free pattern, but it goes up to adult size. They're doing adult size in it. Not that I'm going to do it, but I do like it.
I do like the shape of it. No other way. Oh, nice. Yes. Very
So-
nice. Just shows it again.
So
Yeah,
it's just
nice. I like the slit. I like the detailing on the raglan sleeve. That's nice.
it's just a raglan sleeve, and I was going to knit the biggest baby size, but then I ran out of the baby. It's cold outside just as I'm about to split for the sleeve, so I thought, well, I'll knit this size then. So it's going to have grey
What
sleeve.
size have you gone for, Dominique?
I've gone for size number 2.
I've never seen that in a million years.
12 months
12 months, okay. 12 months, yeah.
ish. But you know when you just want to knit something?
Yes, I do actually.
I didn't know what I wanted to knit. I just knew. So there
You
you
know what I
go.
wanted to knit, so I thought I'd knit a baby jumper.
I think it's because I really want to knit myself a double knit jumper, but I'm not casting it on. So,
But you could say it's like a sample of the jumper that you would have knit yourself.
yes. And it could also, I'm going to donate it, but it could go on the store so people can see how it's cold outside knits up.
Yeah. It's lovely. It looks really nice.
I really
Quite
like.
appropriate for the weather.
So that was cast on yesterday, and then knit and natter and quizzing last night.
I never
So-
saw that.
I'll have it done. I'll have it done fairly quickly. I mean, it's already been put to one side, but yeah, you'd have never guessed that in a million years.
I'd never have guessed that in a million years, even with 100 clues. I would have never thought that.
It's using Stash Up, and I can donate it, give it away. So all in all, it's quite a nice knit.
That would be like me saying I've just booked a ticket to go and watch a football match tomorrow, wouldn't it? It's like
Yeah.
on that level, really, isn't it? Between the
Yeah.
two of us. Yeah. No, I like it though. It looks really nice. Do you want to see my cast on?
Yours?
Well, you know, last week I said I wasn't casting anything on. Oh, what a surprise! I'm in the middle of a row. And I said I wanted to do 12 Days of Christmas, so I've started. Done quite a bit actually. I mean,
You really? I mean,
I'm in a tangle already. I mean, are we all surprised?
the tangle she got herself in yesterday, Linda had to help her untangle herself.
I think I'm on day 7.
I think you are, because that big block of the purple is day 5.
Yeah. So this is 12 Days of Christmas, and I wanted to do it in spring-like colours, obviously for this nice springtime weather that we're having. And these are the colours I'm using. So I'm using purple on Sparkle. I'm using, I love this colour, Blizzard, which we've not used much of.
It looks really nice.
On Sparkle again, and then with Lemon. And I'm really happy. It does look very Easterish, doesn't it?
It looks really spring-like. The lemon
Yeah.
really looks nice.
So yeah,
Just bring it closer so we can see, because you can't, so you can see the blizzard in the lemon. That's it.
there.
Yes.
So that's like we always say it looks like the ribbon going through it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then that's alternating the Blizzard with the purple.
Yes. You don't see it as much. Well, you will do for you, but on camera you don't. And that's
the thing is, because I have gone for, normally we say when you're knitting 12 days, you really want 3 colours that completely contrast each other. But I don't think I've got too badly with that, even though there is purple and yellow in the colour, it's showing up quite well, isn't it?
It is.
So yeah, I'm really pleased with that.
Really, I would never ever have put them 3 colours together, and they look really nice.
Well, it was only when a customer had asked to put some colours together, and they were looking for a summery type, spring type shawl, and I put them together, and I thought at the time, oh, I really like that.
Yeah.
I was with you. I was wanting to try and knit something with Fizz Whiz. And I'm
Yes.
desperate to knit. We both are, aren't we? We still haven't found that thing that we have decided.
No.
And yeah, I'm really enjoying that. The colours.
That's what I was going to do with my Nessie. I was going to do a 12 days and I couldn't find two. Well, we did. We put two together, a magenta and a petrol, and I dyed them last week. And I started knitting. I was like, nope, I don't like it.
You just weren't feeling it, were you?
No.
But, I just wanted to see, because the 12 Days of Christmas is a really popular, shawl set, isn't it? And I mean, you can do it in 3 solid colours as well. It would look nice.
Yes.
And we've both done one, haven't we?
Yeah.
I've done one in navy, silver, and coral reef. You've done it in
olive, navy, and ice drops.
Yeah. So both of us have sort of done them in darker colours, haven't we?
Yes.
And it was just interesting to see what it was like. So it just shows how versatile it is.
Yeah.
With the colours. So I'll just pop that in my nice bag again.
I've got a big project to go in there.
I just keep changing it because I like using the bag. So I just keep changing my project because I want my project that I'm using in that bag. So I've got 2 of my bags. I mean, not that I'm spoiled. So I've got 2 of my bags at the minute. My Rick Rack Room denim bags. And just to go for a hat trick.
I mean,
I've got a problem. I mean, but they're the bigger bags.
Yes. Yeah, my
Lady Whistledown's in the other one.
Yes. Oh, Sue.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you put it on, Sue?
We both love it, don't we, the colours, but neither of us have thought what we want to knit in it. It's like finding, I mean, it's hilarious. It was funny because it was interesting. Nikki Beanie Boat came to see us yesterday. I've got to say, I was watching some of your Beanie Boat YouTubes that you've done on your boat, and I was watching some of those last night, and I was giggling. They're very funny. So if anybody wants to watch Nikki on a boat and a trading, because she sells a wool and handmade soap, which I didn't know you did. I might have to have a look at that because I've been getting into using handmade soaps and shampoos instead of using plastic bottles. So I sort of went down a rabbit hole there, and I was giggling to myself watching it. It was very, very funny.
I'll put a link down. When I do the links, I'll put a link to it.
It was very funny. And Nikki was saying it was interesting when we were both stood at the table going, oh, I don't know what to put with this, watching like us, the dyers, still looking at our wool.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that with that colour. Oh, yes. No, not that one.
It took me over a week, like looking at different colours. And actually, what I realised was, as much as I do want to knit a 12 days, I don't. And that's why I couldn't pick it, because the project wasn't right.
And how many times have we said this?
Yeah, you kind of feel like you don't realise you're forcing yourself to do something you're actually not really wanting to do. Because I love my 12 days. But that's why, as soon as I've kind of gone, no, I'm not doing it, walk away, I find other projects, yes, they're not for me necessarily, but then your fingers just go whiz along. It's
right, isn't it? Yeah, and I think that's why it's a really good thing to do regularly, to go through your whips that you've got, because there's a reason usually that they're still sat in the basket, isn't there? Sometimes it is that it's like the weather's changed and you don't want to be knitting something heavy, but usually it's because you've fallen out of love a little bit with it. And you either have to think that you still want to do it, or pull it out, restart, repurpose.
Yes.
And we've both done that quite a lot, haven't we? And we blame Tammy for that, who started us off about 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes.
Of the what's hiding behind the back of my sofa. And we all started doing it. And I must admit, I do it quite regularly now. I look at it and think, have I used it? Am I going to continue knitting with it? No. Get on with it. And then you find something for it, don't you?
I've not got any languishing whips because I've got rid of them. The only one I've got that is really, it's not a chore, but I really have to do it in short bursts, is my Cushiolig. And that's all I've knit on this week because I've not had anything else. But I've done another 2 blocks. And then I'm like, I've had enough of that.
Yeah.
But no, I really, every time I pick it up, I do like it, and I know I'm going to love it finished.
Yeah.
But I'm not loving, you know, sometimes you just want a knit that you don't have to think about. You don't really have to think about that. But yeah, I think if it had been something else, I might have ripped it out. But I will keep going.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to do a bit, put it away, do a bit. So
Yeah.
Sue's nearly finished her Fizz jumper. That's going to be nice to see.
Yeah, it's because I was going through the cupboard. I was putting stuff away after the retreat, after the afternoon tea yesterday, and there was two Fizz Whizzers. I mean, I have got the dog's teeth in today. 2 Fizz Whizzers on sparkle.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh. But I still don't know what I want to knit with it. And I think we've said that because we've not been to shows for a while, we'll probably go to a show and see something and think, that's what I want to knit.
Well, I know what I want to knit with it. I think I want to do a jumper, but in double knit.
Yeah.
So once Sue's finished hers and I see it, that might prompt me, but we'll see.
Who knows? Things could change, couldn't they?
Do you want to see what's inside bag A?
I would like to see what's inside bag A, please. Do I win a prize for, like, you know, let's see what's inside bag A?
Well,
I think I know what's inside here.
I think you do, but I've just thrown the pattern on the floor. Hang on.
I mean, right, while you're, hang on, wait a minute. I just need to close the air thing on my fire because the sun's come out now.
I know. Well, I've warmed up because the sun's come in. So with all the wool out yesterday at the afternoon tea, because it's all at Marie's, I don't get to see it on and squish it and put things together all the time. So I did yesterday. And another one of the new colourways that I've not knit with yet, I picked Lightning.
Oh, nice.
On double knit sparkle.
Let me just get my feet in.
And Nikki, I did go home last night, and before I took my coat off, before I emptied the car, I went into the shed and I dyed myself a silver to go with it. To cast on, oh, it's there. So Nikki Beanie Boat yesterday released this pattern. Can you see it?
Look at the crown on the hat, it's beautiful.
It is stunning. So it's Rising Up beanie, and Nikki did share this on our Knit and Natter page yesterday. It's free until midnight tonight if anybody else wants it. And as soon as I saw that and oh no, you can't see, and the crown,
yes,
I just thought, and it's double knit, I thought I need to cast it on. So I did. I mean, I've only cast it on today, but
oh, I like that, Dominique. That looks pretty.
I'm really pleased. We undernard with what colour to put. I'm really pleased I went silver.
That's going to look lovely.
It is going to look really, really nice. So, Nikki, it's cast on. I don't know how long it'll take me, which is why that baby jumper's now just gone on the back burner, because I've picked this up.
But there is a bit of a dilemma with it, isn't it, when you block it?
Well,
it's going to have to come to me to be blocked.
Yeah. Because
on a balloon.
Although Nikki
That's
did,
a balloon
I could do it.
there.
I could do it on a plate, but if not, it'll come to you.
Plate? How the heck can you get a round head-shaped thing on a plate?
Well, no, but you get that bit on a plate, don't you? But it can come to you for doing. So, yeah, I am already. It's only the second time I've done. I mean, it's not the rib, but
It
like
looks really pretty.
Yeah, really.
I like that. Those colours look really nice together.
They do. I'm really pleased.
It'll
with
go
them.
with your jumper.
Well, yeah, it will. People kept picking colours up yesterday, the new ones from the detective box, and I just kept going, oh, that's colour. That colour. I was like a walking
Colour chart.
Yes, a walking colour chart. Nikki, I didn't. I literally walked in because we were talking to the manager at the venue, so I didn't get back in till gone 6, 6:30, and I thought, right, let's do it straight away. So that is, watch this space. It will grow. I don't know how quickly, but it will. And if you've not knit one of Nikki's patterns before, you've got your progress boxes to tick off.
Perfect. We're like a prog. You've done a couple of test knits before, haven't you? For
yes,
Bingo.
yes. I did another hat and cowl. Not surprising. I did them in navy and olive because I always go for them. So that's why this is completely away from what I would normally choose.
Yeah, nice.
I do really like the lightning. So watch this space, and I definitely won't have this done for next week. I'll have this done for Easter Knit and Natter. How's that?
Yeah, that's very good.
That's mine. So I'll put a link to it when I do it, but Nikki shared it on our page yesterday, so it is on our Knit and Natter page in Facebook if you want to go and look at it.
Just while Dominic was talking there, when we stayed behind and had it, we were chatting with Sean, weren't we?
Yes.
The only retreat spaces that we've got left for this year, and yeah,
Next.
for this and March is full next year. So the only retreat we've got for this year so far is July, but we are starting to sell more rooms as well. So if you want to come, it's on the website now, and it's now being, because we've sent out the first payment instalment. So it's like half a payment. So you pay half a payment now, and then half a payment in a couple of months before the retreat. But the other thing, I'm pointing, stop pointing, is that we were talking about a different version of a knit and natter. I mean, we're already going down the cinema thing, so heaven help us.
Sorry, Sue, can I show this to everybody?
You can. Yeah, go on.
It's a picture of her Fizwiz jumper. So let me just wait and make sure Sue's happy for me to show this picture.
While you've done that, Beanie Box just said you can use a side plate to get a slouch fit. I take it then that you put it in the crown bit, and then you don't block the other bit of the hat. So you push the plate into the crown on the top of the head, and then that would that way, as Dominique's thinking. You push the plate into the actual crown of the hat.
No, I would say you put it round there.
We'll wait and see. I would, yeah.
We'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see. So yeah, we were talking about different options for a knit and natter, because obviously the knit and natters we run are between 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've come up with an idea. If people are interested in it, let us know, because we've provisionally booked something, but we're looking at an evening knit and natter. Can you hear all that noise outside? No. An evening knit and natter. What time did we say? 5 till 9 o'clock.
Yes.
In the summertime, so it would, it's not going to be dark nights, people having to drive. If anybody would be interested, and maybe doing it as an afternoon tea-ish, but it would have hot food as well on the afternoon tea. So it would be sandwiches and then a take on hot food as well, like miniature things, like possibly miniature fish and chips and things. We haven't formalised it, but
because Marie wants to keep the afternoon tea and I want to go for a fish and chip supper.
Yeah, I wanted to keep like lots of different little things, so like little mini burgers or little mini cottage pies and little mini fish and chips, and then cake. I mean, we've got to have the cake. Yes,
the cake would be there regardless.
So if that's something that you think you may be interested in, just comment on the box, and if it is, then we will put it up for
yes,
the sale. But we just wanted to gauge it before we went ahead and went with it, because if nobody wants to come on an evening, we'll just not give us an option for those people who can't come, because there are those people who have to work.
The provisional date is in August.
Yes.
So it's still going to be light nights and things like that.
Yeah. And it will be the same. We're hoping it's going to be the same price. We haven't confirmed anything yet, but we just need to check, don't we?
Yeah.
In the crown, I thought that's what you would do. Shove the plate in the crown to get you that nice round shape.
Yes. It'll be done with a balloon.
It will be done with a balloon.
Yeah, there were just not many dates. So we've provisionally gone for a date in August.
Yeah.
But
yes.
Sue says she's happy for me to... Oh.
Let's have a look. Oh, hold still. You're starting to get reflection. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's knitting up really nice. I like that.
That is beautiful. That is, yeah. I think that's what I'll do. I'll end up doing a jumper with Fizwies one day.
Yes, it does.
One day.
So that's another brain thing that we would sort of have. Again, it was just from talking to Sean and coming up with different ideas and things.
Yes. Yeah, because they've been really well attended during the day, but obviously there are lots of people that can't make during the day.
Yes.
So.
Oh, there's a little blue tick just come onto the window. Turning into Bill Oddie now. Anyway, before I forget as well, I put a post on earlier. Sarah from number 4 Wool Shop is sadly going to be closing down her online store. She's still going to be running her craft events, so the knit and natters and things, but she's going to stop selling wool online.
Yes.
So she's got all of her stock to get rid of. So she needs to get rid of it all. So I've put a post on, so go and check out Sarah's site, because she's got quite a lot of wool on there at the minute. I might have been tempted and purchased myself quite a few pairs of those nice little scissors that we know I all love.
I was going to say, it's not just wool, she has got accessories, she's got all sorts.
She's got all sorts of things.
I'll put a link.
Got lots of different types of wool as well. So she's got Stylecraft stuff as well, and she did mention to me that if you live local to Lincoln and you wanted to pick up and your price is underneath the free postage, you can, if you email her, she'll tell you what the code is to get free delivery. Not free delivery, pick up. Yeah, pick up collection. So yeah, go and have a look. Go and have a look at it and see if there's any wool that you fancy.
Yes. She's got all sorts, quite a lot of different commercial brands as well. She's got West Yorkshire, Malabrigo, Katia. Yeah. She's got all sorts on there.
I know she's got some Stylecraft and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's sad that she's closing down the store, but we understand it takes a lot of, it's a lot of work and everything, but it's lovely that she's still keeping the knit and natters, because I think she's good at that. And
if you've not seen, she has done a post on her social media that explains how she's come to that decision, and she's happy with the decision. So so is it your birthday in August? It can't be. It was your birthday not long ago.
So I've remembered that. I've done that. Tick.
The closing day for the very last sock club board game, today, which is Operation, is today. Yeah. They're all being dyed tomorrow, so they'll go out at the end of this month for you for the beginning of May.
And it's the last instalment, isn't it, of the board game?
That's it. You've had a year of board games now, so we've got a very cunning plan for the next one.
We've got a cunning plan, more cunning than a cunning plan.
And we both remember what it is now, because we've got a cunning plan that we'd both forgotten about, but we remember now.
So that's not to say it still won't change before we actually launch it. And we'll launch it.
It will be July.
Yeah, we'll launch it at the beginning of May time, won't we? May, because we normally give 2 months, don't we?
Yes,
so somewhere around the beginning of May, we will launch
the first one to go out in July.
And we'll decide what it's going to be, what consistency of wool you're going to get,
We might even launch it for Buxton weekend.
We might even launch it for Buxton weekend.
Yeah.
So we've done like the bakery box, haven't we? Where that was 25 grams.
Yeah.
We've done the sock club that was a choice of 100 or 50 grams with the 20-gram mini. Who knows what we'll come up with?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know yet. Let's be honest.
We know what we need the theme.
theme. We've got the theme.
Definitely got the theme.
The other thing, we were talking at the retreat, because obviously I like my Luca needles. So I was like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we sold them? We've been in touch with the suppliers, and we would like to stock them, but we do again want to know what demand's like, if people will be interested. The only downside is there is a bit of a shortage on them at the minute, in particular with the copper Cooper needles. There's a bit of a waiting list for them coming in worldwide. Obviously there's issues at the minute with distribution and whatever else is going on in the world. We're not here to depress you, so we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But if we do it, we're looking at stocking just the sets of needles. So there's lots of different ranges in the bamboo, sort of the wooden needles, and then obviously also the metal needles. So if people would be interested in them, us stocking them, let us know, and then if there's enough interest and demand, then we will put an order in. And then
the reason we're not doing individual needles is just because logistically, really, there's so many sizes and so many length cables.
Yeah,
we're just never going to have the right ones. We can't have all of them. So this is the best way to do it, we think, is just to have the sets.
I mean, it's not to say that if we do start stocking them, if somebody wanted something specific, we probably could order it to come in.
Yes.
If we did an order, when we do the next order. But like Dominique says, for us to be able to stock the whole range of everything, for us as an online store, it's not practicable. I mean, I got that out all right, didn't I? But
I can't even begin to think the different combinations of needle size, cable length, that you must be in the hundreds.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at doing, stocking.
Yeah.
Because I think you can get them in like a denim. There's the pink ones. There's greeny coloured ones, isn't there? They tend to do them on colour things, don't they? And then obviously the really popular ones at the minute are the Cooper copper needles, which come in either the 5-inch ones that I got or the 3.5 shorter tips.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, we can't say that. The problem we had is obviously we can't say, oh, if we order them now, they'll be in a couple of weeks' time, because they don't even know when the distributors are actually getting them. So if there is an interest, we will put an order in, and maybe do a bit of a combination of things if that's what people want. So let us know if you're interested and what type you would prefer.
Yes.
Just along the lines of either bamboo, or if there's a specific one you want, let us know, and then we'll decide.
Yeah. Because like Marie said, the different lengths as well. So at least we can, if we go ahead and order, we can get the ones that you want.
Yeah. Marjorie's just asking, can we get chow goos? The problem is, I think we need to we'll not be able to have two different types really at the minute, just because of the way that you have to order them, and they're coming from the suppliers of Luca needles rather than a distributor of all of the needles.
Yes.
I mean, I'll check again to see if they do stock them, and I'll let you know, Marjorie. And if they do, then maybe we can have a combination of it, because I do know that the distributor I was looking at do different products. But I need to check. I need to check on the needles.
Yeah.
In fact, while Dominique's talking, I could just let me just have a little look.
Yeah. Well, we just have to
just let us know, and then
yeah. We were thinking just one, just to keep it simple.
Yeah. But if you can order them all on the same one, we might be able to add it to an order. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted that specific,
we might be able to get you a set rather than offer it.
Because then it's which sets do you want? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look then to see what they
to see what they are. I'm out of knitting now, and I think I'm out of things that we've got to talk about.
No, you haven't. You haven't.
Can I?
Go on.
Well, can I not talk about the other thing we spoke to Sean about yesterday? The other date we put in. Do you remember?
Oh yes, Christmas.
Yes,
Christmas.
I'll just find the date.
To answer a question quickly, no, they don't supply those with the needles, so they would just purely be for Luca needles at the minute. Right, so that's that gone.
That's that. I've looked at the date. The date we were looking for an evening afternoon tea is the 16th of August. So people know, so you know the date. And it's not up on the website yet, but it will be in the next 24 hours. We've just added a Christmas afternoon tea for the 12th of December.
I'm going to write this down because I will need to put this on. So for the 12th of December.
Is a Monday.
December. Are you sure it's a Monday?
I am 100% sure because it's a working day.
And we're going for the same time, 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. Christmas cakes.
So if you can't get to, or if you've not already booked on to the November retreat, which is now full, but you still want to come and experience Christmas at Hemswell, because they do have a beautiful Christmas tree and all the trimmings, then we've added that date.
Yes, so I will put that, I'll make sure that's on the website today. I'll do it after this is finished because I'll not get a chance, so I will just add it as an extra day.
Yeah. But yeah, while we were there last night, we were just like, what else have we got?
Giddy. We got giddy, didn't we?
As we always do after an afternoon tea or a retreat. So yes, but we just thought afternoon, Christmas afternoon tea might be.
We were thinking more for those people who can't come to the retreat, and it just gives it. And we always used to, when we did knit and natters, didn't we? We always had a Christmas meal or a Christmas afternoon tea, didn't we?
Yes.
So this will incorporate everything.
Yes, it will. Yeah.
So yes, and if there's quite a few people, we may be able to nudge the numbers. We will nudge the numbers a little bit. We might be able to have a few more people there. Now we've done our sums with chairs and things, we might be able to increase the numbers. I like doing this too because I put them on the spot. We can increase the numbers to a certain number, but I'm not telling you what it is. That's fair. Dominic,
you will be sat on each other's knees, but it's fine.
We won't be sat on each other's knees.
What else is there? Because I'm not. You've got everything written down today.
What is it next week?
Oh,
it's our birthday. It's our 5th birthday. WITA is off to school. We're reaching our 5th birthday. We'll be, off to school. So what we asked last week is the giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway next week. We've got lots of different things that we're going to give away. But to enter it, you need to have commented before next
Thursday.
Next Thursday. So before we've done the podcast and had the chance to organise it. Lots of you have already joined in, but we want to know, what is your favourite saying from either of us, both of us?
I am. Most of the ones I've seen have not surprised me. No. I am astounded that there's a saying on there that nobody's come up with yet, and I am astounded. So, and if it doesn't, I'll tell you next week if it's not on there. But come on, people, I can't believe you've missed it.
So, so you've got to be in it to win it, as they say, to coin the phrase. But there will be quite a few giveaways because it's our birthday.
Yeah.
So yes, that would be that. And it was funny because I was looking. It's Lucy Lockett's birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah, her 5th birthday. So how weird is that? And it was Sarah's 5th birthday as well, wasn't it? Was it her 5th? Yeah. Was it a 5th or a 4th? Recently. for when she first set up. I think it was her 5th.
It was March the 18th.
Yeah, it was the day after my birthday. I can't remember, but anyway,
I can't remember 4 or 5, but
a
yeah,
lot of us joined in and decided to take the plunge.
yeah. But yeah, so once this is up, you can either comment on last week's or this week's episode. I'll go through them all and we'll be ready to draw some winners next week.
Yes.
Yes, I forgot about that. But yeah, there's some that I knew would come up, but there's one. Don't let me down, everybody. There's one that you should know.
You should know. I think, methinks, I've got everything on my list. That's all been gone. You've added extra things to my list that I need to put on for jobs. We now need to be looking at cinema themes. I mean,
yeah.
But I've had another idea. If we can't do kinema, it's in here. I'm just thinking about it, and I'm going to have to talk to Dominique about it.
And that's why I said we couldn't do it for Christmas. We'd have to do it in January because we've got a retreat. I'm working the Christmas market, and now we've put afternoon tea in for December. So December is a chocker.
Because we were working our dates out for 2024 retreats, weren't we?
Yes.
And I was trying to get Dominique to sort of explore. I was saying, how many days do you need free? How many days do you need in between working, Christmas teas, Christmas afternoon teas, Christmas retreats before you explored? And we found where the date was, so we like book things so Dominique doesn't explode.
Yeah, because December's always busy.
It's a busy time for you at work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a busy time at work, and it's busy generally, isn't it? Because I mean, now people will be able to this year. You've got everyone wants to get together for Christmas parties and things like that. So, yeah.
So we're booked in. You'll be pleased to know that we've got the retreats booked for the year 2024 in March, July, end of November, beginning of December.
Yeah, it's the same weekend, but actually I think it starts on the 1st of December.
Yeah.
Just of the way it falls. So
we've got those dates booked in provisionally. So
yeah.
Because we've sort of said that they are the dates that we will be sort of sticking to. We can't, as much as we've tried, we just cannot fit any more in.
No.
At all. So that, they will be the dates. I can't think of anything else. Can you? Your daffodils look nice behind you. What's it? Next to your pea shoots?
That one, yeah. They're last week's. They're nearly on the end, and then I've got some more today. So
very good.
Yeah, I think that's it. I've got nothing else. I'm not showing the cushioning that I've knit on because it looks the same. So
quickly, just a couple of I've got some belated birthday.
Oh yes.
Made by some of our very talented friends. Look at this.
Oh, I like that.
How cute is that?
Oh, I really like that.
How beautiful is that? That was made by Anne. Thank you very much.
That's really, really nice fabric.
We know I love a drawstring. It's really nice. I love that. And it's obviously for the little slubbly jubbly. Look.
Well, I was going to say, I know it's London rather than...
No, it's obviously for the Jubilee.
Oh, is it for the Jubilee? I was going to say that...
There she is. She's in a carriage on her way.
Oh.
It's lovely. It's beautiful fabric. Thank you so much. And look. I love this. That's storage pouch for all sorts of things can go in there. I have some little sweeties.
And pink.
And pink, of course. I mean, we know how much I love pink.
That's really nice.
Really quickly. So thank you very much, ladies.
Lots of talented people out there.
There is. This is lovely. I really like this.
Yeah. And I bet that looks like it's done with circles.
It is done with circles. You're quite right. That are then puckered up
together. Magic.
Very nice. Lovely. It's quite tactile as well. Like when you want to just, you just want to put things in it now.
So you're just trying to become Sue and extend your birthday as long as you can?
Abso-flipping-lutely. Why not? That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Right. Well, the sun's come out, so at least I'm not dying in the snow.
I'm off to watch
Death on the Nile.
Death on the Nile.
Well, why not? I'm going to do
With
some dyeing and
With
then,
me knitting.
yeah, then I'm going to come back and do some more on my hat.
Is there anything we've missed? People who are out there who are listening now live, is there anything we've missed that you can think of?
I mean, goodness knows.
Remember, if you want the sock set, you've got to order today, or else it's going to be taken off, and that's
Yeah.
it. So I think that's about it.
I think it is.
I think that's every. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Enjoy the weather, whatever the heck it is. I mean, who knows what's in store for us. And we look forward to seeing you next week for our birthday extravaganza. What will Marie be wearing on her head? I mean, we always have to have some sort of theme. I'm not quite sure. Might have to dig out what I had last year, or I go for something different. Not quite sure.
No. Was last year, were your bunny ears for the birthday or for Easter? Or
No, my wobbly lolly ears were definitely for Easter, and I've already got my Easter theme. It's here. I know what I'm doing there. Birthday. I had my little headband with me little birthday cake. I've got the little birthday cake with the candles, haven't I? But,
yeah.
I may just have to go something different.
Well,
maybe I'll have to go for a crown, seeing as though it is the Jubilee year. Maybe that's where I need to go.
But surely we need to build up to that. We need that for June.
Oh, it's never. Maybe I start with a tiara then, and then build up to a crown.
And build up to a crown, yes.
Maybe that's what I do. Yeah, maybe I get me stations correct. You know, don't go straight to the Queen. Get a bit of a princess in first.
Because where do you go in June otherwise?
Well, I mean, we could go the full regalia, couldn't we?
Victoria, you don't even need to tell her. She'll be on it.
I may not. I may go old school. I may go glue stick.
Oh. Well, there's only one way to find out.
There's only one way to find out. Tune in.
And that's join us next week. Right. Have a good week.